Chalo. Chalo, sir. So again, very good evening to everyone. And I hope I'm audible as well as visible to everybody. I hope you guys can see me, hear me clearly. So with that being said, let's start up with our class for today. Let us just start with the session. Now, you see, yesterday what I did, we understood the basics, the subtypes, the subtopics that we needed to do for average. And again, like the other weeks, today we'll do those questions. We will solve a few questions. I'll try my best to solve as many questions as possible. Chalo, at least let's solve. Let's see how many questions we can solve. Again, for those who have missed yesterday's session, this is the total 11 subtypes. So this the 10 is there. One I had forgotten to put. The 11th one was the weighted average. This was the 11th subtopic. Okay. So this was the total. This was your total, sir. Now, with that being said, chalo, let's move into the first question of the day. Let us move into the first question of the day. Again, I've added the exam names for your reference. This is the first question. I'll give you a little time to solve every question, and then definitely we will, I'll intervene. So I'm giving you a minute for every question. Works, I guess? I guess this will work. Chalo, a minute's time, jaldi se solve. Solve this or try this very quickly. Very quickly, sir. Try this. Try this very quickly, sir. Need answers. Need answers from everyone. Chalo. Any answers? Any answers? Simple question from CGL 2020. Simple question from CGL 2020, sir. Very simple question. 5 seconds. Any answers? Any answers? Let's see. मच्छर कहाँ से आ गया? अच्छा, चलो, let's see. Sir, average of 8 consecutive even numbers written in ascending order is 17. Sir, what is the best way of solving consecutive even numbers? How many? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sir, understand. What's the best way of solving this? What is the best way of going through this? Understand, sir. Sir, 17 is not always, you remember. So middle is this between the fourth and the fifth term. So this middle number is the average always. This is 17. So this number is 18. This number is 16. This is the shortest way of understanding. Like now, why that happens in my foundation batches? I've just completed this topic. So this is this. Now you see, I know every number. Now I only read the last three numbers. So consecutive even numbers. So last three will be 20, 22, 24. So I need these three along with 36 and 53. The average of these five numbers. Kya hoga, sir? What will that be? By 5. So just add them. So these three, sum is 66. 66 plus 36. That is, sir, 60, 30, 90. 90 is, sir, 102, sir. Right? And this is 53, sir. So 155 divided by 5. So 31 will be the answer. 31 is most definitely your correct answer. And that gives out the answer to the first question. Now, many of you might say, sir, why in the world or how did you know that this will be 17? So this is the concept. This is like how you solve it when you know the concept, sir. Okay? Chal, moving on. Moving on, sir. to the second one. This is a replacement type question. Replaced by this. So again, I'll give you a little time. A minute should be fine. A minute should suffice. Chalo. Achha, it should be minimized. Minimize ho ja. Ho gaya. Sir, this is your exclusion, sorry, replacement type question. This is your replacement type question. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Second question, please solve. Please solve this, sir. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Need answers. Need answers. Very quickly need answers. Time is up. Time is up, sir. Need answers. Need answers, everyone. Sir, how to deal with replacement? I told you always. In these type of questions, you see, this is very like recent question from last to last year, I should say, because this year's also the 25 pre also has happened. So in replacement type or in type or exclusion type, inclusion, exclusion, replacement, you always, the shortest way is you always ask three questions. You see, why, like what is happening? 10 students, average is getting increased by half a kg. First question is always why. Ask yourself this question. He said, why the average is getting increased? See the answer to that question. Achha, when it is happening? When one of the students weighing 51 kg is replaced by a new student. So very naturally, if you think a little bit, the answer to this why is because the new student, that person, like the student that is replacing the old student, the new student, that student is heavier. That student is heavier, sir. Now the second question, sir. Second question or second question is once you get the answer to this why. So the answer is that new student is heavier. The second question is by how much? You see, I'm not asking you to remember any formulas. Logically, karenge, sir. By how much? Sir, he is that much heavier that he is causing an increase of half a kg, meaning 0.5 kg. For how many students? For 10 students. So he is that much heavier, sir. He is that much heavier. Third question is than what? That much heavier than what? Sir, than the weight of the student whom he is replacing. The weight of the student whom he is replacing. So that student's weight is 51 kg. So that means what is the weight of the new student? Weight of the new student will be, sir, 51 kg. From here, how much more? This much more, 0.5 into 10 kg more. Sir, it's a single liner. You don't need to do all this. This is just for understanding. The actual answer is, sir, one line. The actual answer is, sir, only one line. Right? So if you do this, it is 51. This is 5, sir. So answer is 56 kgs, sir. The answer is 56 kgs, which is option number 1. That's your correct answer, sir. That is most definitely your correct answer, sir. Done, understood. Done, understood. Perfect. Not a difficult question anymore. Not a difficult question. Now, exclusion type. Thinking will be very much on the same line. Those same three questions. I'm giving you a little time. चलो इसमें थोड़ा ज़्यादा time देते. I'm giving you 2 minutes. चलो. But again, answer will be again same one line. अरे भाई छोटा हो गया. Do this, please. Do this and tell me the answer. Please do and tell me the answer. चलो 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 sir. Everyone need answers. Need answers. Need answers, sir. Everybody. 37. I got one answer saying 37. Chalo. Let's see. Very good. Very good. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Let's see. देखो, it's not a very difficult question. It is not a very difficult question. Chalo. So 10 students and their class teacher, meaning total 11 persons. The average is 17 years. Achha. Age of the teacher is excluded, meaning now there are 10 persons. Sorry, 11 लिख दिया. There are 10 persons. Sir, average age is reduced by 2 years. It is reduced by 2 years. Perfect. It is now reduced by 2 years, meaning now it becomes 15 years. Now they are asking what is the age of that teacher. Now, first things first, ask yourself the question, why? Why, when we are excluding the teacher, the average age is coming down? You see, the way until and like when, till the time the teacher was included in the group, till the time the teacher was part of the group. So the teacher's age was the reason the group average was up, because teacher was older. Because the teacher was older, his age was the reason the group average was up. Once he leaves, you see the group average comes down, the average age comes down. That means the answer to this why, you see, कहाँ से मच्छर आ गया आज घर में. I had to like keep the windows open for us a few seconds, and all the mosquitoes. And there is a like dengue thing going on in Kolkata. It's very like risky. And acha. So again, the teacher is, that means heavier. Right? Now, if that is the situation, sir, if that is exactly the situation, now how much heavier, sir? He is so much heavier that he is causing a change of average of 2 kgs, sorry, 2 years, to how many students? To everyone other than himself, to all the 10 other students. Now, so this much more than the average age. Now, there is a very strong confusion I have seen. Now, which average to take, 17 or 15? Should I take 15 plus this or 17 plus this? This is where many people make a mistake, especially in the exclusion type questions. This is where the most number of mistakes happen. Please understand, let me clarify that as well. So understand, in these situations, be it exclusion, be it inclusion, I'm giving you a trick to remember, not like to like remember, like kind of to, no, it's not a formula or anything. Always remember, whosever data you want to find. In this case, you need the age of the class teacher, meaning you are figuring out the age of the teacher. Always take that average when that person was included in the group. When that person was a part of the group, whatever was the average, then you always take that average. So when the teacher was included, that means this case, sir, the average was 17. So we will take that average. So this is the age of the teacher, sir. So the answer will be 17 plus 20, which will be 37 years. That is my answer, option number 3. Again, if you had taken this, then you would have gotten 35. वो भी देखो option में लिखा है. And that is when we make the mistake. Buffer हुआ? No, I'm seeing there is 0 drop frames. There is no frame drops. It is showing me there are 0 frame drops, like frame drops. Just give me a second. Just give me a second then. Just a second. Let me just check one. Now is it okay? Now is it okay, everyone? Now is it okay? Now it seems fine, right? There was no not a major issue. Still, it is showing me 0 frame drops. I don't think it was a big issue or something. Chalo. No worries. Let's just do this. The next one. Let us just do the next one, sir. Let us just do the next one, sir. My speeds vagera is also like at par. No drops in that as well. Achha, the next question, please. The very simple one. The very simple one, sir. Please solve. Please solve this. Everybody. Please solve this. Jaldi se. It is not a very difficult thing, difficult question. In 9 innings of cricket, the average of a batsman is this. How many runs he needs to make in the 10th innings to get his average to this? Sir, you can go by deviation. Now the values are so little, so easy. You can go by normally as well. You can go normally as well. After 10 innings, his average has to be 61. So total must be 61 into 10. That is 610. That is 610. Now, 9 innings, the average is 58 after 9. So it will be, sir, So 9 innings, total runs was this. So this will be how much? 580 minus 58. So it is 522. Sir, how much he needs to make, sir? Just subtract, sir. 610 minus 522. Sir, 522, 1988 runs. It would have been 88 runs, option number 1. Now, this we could have done because the values were very, very, very simple. Especially this 10, 9 plus 1, 10. Because the values were so simple, we could have done this very easily. बहुत ही आसानी से we could have done this. Now, if the values were a little too on the difficult side or the critical side, then I would have suggested to go for the deviation, like how we are doing for the other questions. You please use deviation here as well, sir. Deviation इधर भी use कर लेना. Okay, everyone. As we are doing, you see, as we have done it over here, these are all deviation techniques. This is the deviation, sir. Right? So similar thing you use over here as well. Perfect, I hope. Acha, I wanted to do, ruk jao ek second. Sir, there is one NTPC question also I've taken. Let's do this one now, sir. Ek bar. So the true average type questions, these are called the true average type. So I've decided to take one question from railways as well. So please, please, please try this. Ek bar ye bhi try kar lo. Just try this very quickly. Very, very quickly, please try this. Very, very quickly, please try this, sir. Please try this very quickly. Done, 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 done. Chalo, let's see. Sir, how to solve this? How to solve this? Mean of 10 observations given. On checking, it was found 2 of the observations were wrongly copied as 6 and 9. The wrong observations are replaced by correct values. This. Sir, please understand. We'll do it by deviation. Like straight away. It's very simple actually. Sir, how to correct our mistake? Sir, always subtract your wrongly copied numbers. Instead, write down the right values 4 and 5. Sir, this is your deviation. And always remember, whatever is the total deviation, that gets equally distributed among all the observations. And initial was what? Initial, like mean or the average was this. Now just calculate, sir. 5 and 4, 9. 9 gone. So the answer will be 25 minus 6 by 10, meaning, sir, 0.6. So it will be 24.4, sir. 24.4, option number 2 is the correct answer. Everyone. It's a very, very, very simple way of solving this. Just one simple line. Nothing more, nothing less. It's another very good question. Selection phase 23 ka question is a very innovative question. That's why I've taken it. Miscellaneous types ke andar aata hai, sir, this. A little concept of indices you need. Little concept of indices you need. You see, I discussed exactly these things yesterday. He said sometimes they will do these little things with you. They will play these little games with you guys. Sir, कैसे करोगे? Sir, average means what? Average, just write down the basic definition. Achha, this will be 30, he said, this will be 3. This is a printing mistake, huh? 3 to the power 30 plus 3 to the power 40 divided by 3. This is the average. Now, the only thing that you need to do is to represent it properly. Sir, do one thing. Sir, 3 I can take a common. Sir, I can actually take 3 to the power 20 common, but again, that like it won't really help because there is only one 3 to cancel. So I'm only taking a 3 common. So it will be 3 to the power 19. It will be 29. It will be 39. Because I have taken 1 3 from everyone. 20 say 1, 30 say 1, 40 say 1. And by 3. So this will cancel. This will be my answer. 19, 29, 39, which is there in option number 4, sir. Which is there in option number 4. Very, very, very simple question. Just looks a little weird, looks a little different. That does not mean this is a different question or this is a different thing altogether. Sir, CGL 2018 ka और एक question, please solve. Please try this. Please try this, sir. Everybody. 40 students, 45 girls, remaining boys. Average given, average of whole class. Sir, meaning it's a straightforward question of weighted average. Straightforward question of weighted average. Sir, what is the best way of solving? Sir, sir, there are boys, there are girls. Sir, what's the ratio? Sir, ratio 45% girls. So remaining, meaning 55% must be boys. Sir, 11 ratio 9. Always take this because weighted average way you can take the ratio of the weights. That's the best way to do. And average girls marks 54. Boys marks 46. Sir, just calculate. Sir, weighted average will be what? Sir, 46 times weight of this plus 54 times weight of this divided by, sir, total weights. That's the simple answer. कैसे करेंगे sir? 4 plus 6 and 6 plus 4, 10. So this is 506, sir. This will be, sir, 506 plus 540 minus 486 आता होता है ना? Let's see, sir. 54, 6, 8, yeah, sir, 486 divided by 20. 900 and, sir, 92 divided by 20. So this means 2 से divide करो. 2 से, sir, 49, 98, 60. Sir, 49.6 I'm getting as my answer. Option number 3 is most definitely your correct answer, sir. Option number 3 is most definitely your correct answer. Now again, let me show you another method here. Again, I personally, if you ask me, I personally like to do this particular thing very much. I like to do things here using the allegation. Using allegation. This is one method. This is allegation se karna. I like it very much. So let's take the weighted average to be x. So remember, x is less than 54, greater than 46 because average must be between two. X average must be less than the smaller, greater than the smaller number, less than the bigger number. Sir, so that means it will be x minus 46 because x is bigger, but here it will be 54 is bigger minus x. This ratio is nothing but 11 ratio 9 by using allegation, and you can now solve, and if you solve it, you will get the value of x to be the same. You see, you can just 54 minus x by x minus 46 will be 11 by 9. So do the same thing, you get the same answer. So you can use allegation in weighted average questions as well. It is completely up to you guys. It is completely up to you guys. Perfect, sir. Now, let's do one more. चलो ये वाला ही कर लेते हैं sir. Mains का question है sir 2019, but again it's a very simple question, not a difficult one. Average of 3 numbers A, B, and C, 2 more than C. Okay. Sir, this type of questions make simple equations. Average of A plus B plus C, meaning this is average by 3. It is 2 more than C. C plus 2. Average of A plus B or A and B is 48, meaning A plus B is 96, sir. Just from this line. D is 10 less than C. So D is C minus 10. Average of C and D they are asking. Okay. बढ़िया. So let's do one thing. A plus B equal to 96. You put over here. So 96 plus C divided by 3 is equal to C plus 2, sir. So just next line, 96 plus C equal to 3C plus 6. So 2C equal to 90, right? 690. This is okay, sir. So C is 45. C is 45. So D will be what, sir? 35. Average of 35 and 45. You don't need any calculations for that. That is 40. That has to be 40, sir. You see, it is a naam ka hi, sir, means ka question. Again, mains does not mean it will ask you only difficult questions or something. Okay. So again, you see, we have done almost 8-10 questions. So that was a little like glimpse of your basic questions of the types that I was like talking about. But again, this is just the very basic questions, not very difficult questions or something. I would strongly ask everyone to deep dive into a little difficult questions as well. But again, as these videos, these classes are like kind of directed towards mostly the beginners. So that is why the level of questions I've kept a little on the lower side. But again, as we go up, as we go along the duration for the next like closer to the next year's exam, so definitely the level of questions will also go up accordingly. So thank you so much again for joining me in this class. Again, I'll see you guys back in Monday for the next class, right? Till then, please take care, everyone, and I will see you guys then on Monday. I hope you have loved this. If you have, please do hit the like, and definitely, if you have any feedback, any query, anything at all, feel free to comment that in the comment section. Again, also, I've shown you yesterday as well. Our just let me just show you once more today. The foundation batch is live, sir. So if you guys want to make want to join us, so you can see this. You can join us from here. You can join us from here. The Foundation 3.0 batch has just been launched. So only the first week. So this is the classes are happening as we like. Just a second. So this is it. Just the first weeks of classes has started. So this is what you will get. The details you will get in our course like pages. You can visit our website, or you can find the same details in our app as well. Also, the Dhamaka sale is live. That is SSC Super Elite. If you want to go for this, again, if you are planning to make a purchase, if you ask me, this is the definitely this is the plan to go for. Okay, you will have 45% off and the 2x validity. So which will include everything that is there in in your SSC category, SSC umbrella. So you'll get total 12 months for 1566, meaning 1 year, and 24 months for 1924 after applying the coupon, that is FEST Fest. So again, for and exact details, you can definitely just go into this, and you will find all the details there. So with that being said, sir, thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye from my end. Thank you.